Well, what's going on, Blues Nation? Man, a tough game and a game where we had a two-goal lead, and Minnesota Wild scored four straight unanswered goals to win it 6-4. So this is now two straight games losing by a score of 6-4, as we lost 6-4 to the Columbus Blue Jackets Saturday night. And now in this one, we were down 2-0 early on, then came back to score three goals in the second period to take the lead. But then the Wild, who tied it up with early in the third period, and would then score two straight to get a 6-4 win. So, man, really disappointing. But it's a Minnesota team that scores a lot of goals, and they're a very good team. So, yeah, definitely disappointing. So, Minnesota would take an early 1-0 lead just a minute 23 in. Goal scored by defenseman Zach Bogosian, just his second goal of the season, or third goal of the season rather. So that would make it 1-0 Minnesota. They would then go up 2-0 just about a minute later. The first goal of the season for defenseman John Merrill. So still a lot of game left. We would be down 2-0 early on. We would then get on the board to make it 2-1. The 13:26 mark, goal scored by Pavel Buchnevich, his 10th of the year, assist by Justin Falk and Dylan Holloway. So that would put us on the board and make it 2-1. So we'd be down by one heading into the second. And then we would tie it up 2-2. Early in the second period, a power play goal by Jordan Kyrou, his 18th of the year. Holloway and Falk again with the assists. So that would tie it up 2-2. And then we would then go on top 3-2. At the 2:51 mark, Jake Neighbors with his 11th goal of the season. The assist by Oscar Sundqvist and Zachary Boduk. So that would put us up 3-2. Still a lot of game left. And then Robert Thomas with his 9th goal of the season to put us up 4-2. Assist by Brandon Saad and Ryan Suter, longtime Minnesota Wild. So Ryan Suter, his first time registering a point in almost a month. December 12th was his last point. So now 7 points for him on the season for the oldest player in the NHL currently. So that would put us up 4-2, and that would knock out Minnesota goalie Philip Gustafson, who in the Blues home opener back in October scored a goalie goal. That's right, a very, very rare moment. A goalie scoring a goal. And so they would take him out and then would bring in veteran goalie and one of the best of all time, Marc-Andre Fleury. And the Wild would get a goal back to make it 4-3. Goal scored by forward Joel Eriksson, his 7th of the year. That would make it 4-3. So a one-goal game heading into the third period. And just a minute 16 in, the Wild would tie it up 4-4. Goal scored by defenseman Jake Middleton, his 6th of the year. That would tie it up 4-4. They would then go up 5-4. The 3:57 mark, goal scored by Matt Boldy, his 15th of the year. That would make it a 5-4 Wild lead. So they would come all the way back from being down by 2 after we would come back to score 4 unanswered. And I mean, there was still quite a bit of time left for us to come back and tie it up again. But Marc-Andre Fleury would not allow a goal after coming in relief. So, then an empty net goal by Marcus Johansson, his 5th of the year, to make it a 6-4 game. So, yeah, just a really, really disappointing loss 2 assists though for Justin Falk. He's played pretty well. 2 assists for Dylan Holloway also. And Binnington, 20 saves after that shutout his previous start against Ottawa. So, yeah, it's been kind of an up and down season for Binnington. He's had some really good starts and some not so good starts, and this was the one where he was not so good. So, but yes, hopefully we can rebound, come back home. A 4-game homestand beginning Thursday against the Anaheim Ducks, team that is in last place in the Pacific Division. So see how we do against them. So till Thursday, Comics Baker saying, go Blues.